Bill and I purchased the farm, which was my grandparents' farm, a little over 25 years ago. And my grandparents had lived there almost all their married life. So they bought it in 1919. So, you know, we had hoped to keep our farm in our family through our son and through our grandkids. And then Bill and I also had hoped to retire down here. That's why we bought it 25 years ago, was to be able to enjoy it on the weekends and then also to be able to retire down here. And now we've got a proposed interstate running right through us.
When they did our appraisal, it was a drive-by appraisal because we were in dispute then about them coming on our property. So it was drive-by, and it just was totally inadequate. And we told them, hey, we sent them a letter, here's a whole list of things that are wrong with your appraisal, but we never heard back. We never heard back. Instead, they greeted us with a condemnation suit. Instead of answering our questions, and these were questions and clarifications that we wanted, but they chose not to answer. And that's a misstep in the process. If there's errors, you need to correct the errors. And if it causes a delay, that's too bad. Do your job right before you come to make an offer. My observation has been that a lot of these family farms that they're going through, they're just preying on the elderly. They come in, they tell people that you have to do this. And when they make their first offer, they will say, okay, if you sign right now, we'll give you a $1,000 bonus.
10% bonus.
A 10% bonus, whatever the value is. They'll give you that bonus. And some people will jump at it because, you know, it's money they don't think they would get otherwise. But they don't understand. You know, the offer that they got is down here. The actual value of their property is up here. But yet, NDOT said, we'll throw in another 10%, so it raises up to here. But you're still losing out. They don't tell people that they have timber rights. They don't tell people that they have mineral rights. And the landowner owns the ground to the depths of the earth and to the limits of the sky. And NDOT certainly doesn't pay for any of that. They'll pay for surface area, is about all they want to pay for. Certainly, I'll speak just to this area here. People believe in their government, believe the government is being truthful with them. And unfortunately, that's not the case here. They believe their government, so if the government tells them, well, we need your land and it's really going to benefit this, people believe them. People here are church-going people, and they trust that people are honest with them. They don't understand. These contractors, in my opinion, and NDOT are not being truthful with them at all. They don't treat people right, and that's part of the process that needs to be cleaned up. And hopefully, as we go through this, we'll expose all these things, and we can certainly improve the laws to further protect landowners. You just don't find these types of structures. This is how rural America existed from the turn of the century all the way into the day of modern agriculture. So there's a history here that exists, and people can see this is the way it was. This is how people lived. It's just, to have it destroyed is it's just something that should happen.